Hey, what's up, guys? Stop the cap, stop the cap. It's Stop Capping, and this is the second day, well, now going into the third day of Overwatch 2. I was going to break down the new characters real quick and show you their specials as well.
My throne is where I say it is.
So first off is the Junker Queen. Her L1 attack is a shout, healing buff. Well, we'll go over everything right now. So it's the command shout, grants temporary health, movement speed for yourself and allies. R1 is the carnage wound, all enemies in front of you dealing damage over time. Jagged blade, active, throw blade, reactivate, pull back. So it's kind of like a gravity knife. You throw it, and then you can, bring it back, or it's kind of like that Magneto effect from like X-Men First Class. And then she's a tank, and she has a adrenaline rush, heals from all damage over time dealt by wounds. So she's a self-healer. And then her ultimate is Rampage, charge forward, wounds enemies, dealing damage over time, preventing them from being healed. So basically, her attack is a big swinging axe attack that when she lunges forwards and hits. Her thing is basically crowd control. If she goes into a crowd and hits you guys with it, is to make sure you guys are spread apart, make sure your healers are vulnerable. And to make it simple, it's the same effect that Anna does when she hits you with her vial, or when she shoots you with her sniper rounds. Makes you weak, and you won't be able to heal, that type of stuff. So let's go over her stuff real quick. So R2 is her shotgun.
You got too close, didn't ya?
She got a melee attack, and mind you, every time she does a melee attack, it does basically like poison damage. Even her regular melee attack does poison damage. Look at that.
You're embarrassing yourself.
A good thing to do also when you have someone like Diva, I can show you right now.
It's only buckshot.
Let's see. See, look, you got someone like Diva, you could do this.
Come on back, Gracie.
You can bring her to you. Now this is the cool part. Watch, if you take her out of her suit and you do her X attack, you basically could kill her with just that.
You're scattered, mate.
So she's a really powerful character to deal with. So here we go. We got her ultimate Rampage. So you can see that it leaves enemies vulnerable to all these attacks. She's a pretty straightforward character. She's a pretty popular character right now, and compared to all the new characters, she's probably the most favorite out of all of them, because of her being a tank, her healing ability, her self-healing ability, healing allies. Also the healing ability that she does is pretty much like extra armor. I could totally see Blizzard nerfing her. There's definitely gonna be some patches, guys, after all this is done. Let's see. Next one is gonna be what's her name? Sojourn, or apparently her real name is Vivian. But let's check out her details. She's another great DPS character. She's basically like Soldier 76 without the healing rift. A good synergy between her and Soldier 76 is a match made in heaven, and I'll show you why. Alright, so one of the first attacks that she got is the power slide attack that can cancel into a high jump, which is pretty useful. To get away from enemies or surprise attack enemies. And we also got launch and energy disruptor shot. Launch an energy burst that snares and deals damage to enemies in it. Now, the thing about the snare trap that's pretty cool is that once you use it, you need to make sure you aim it just right, because if it's off by a little bit and you hit only one enemy, you try to get a group of more than two, there's a good chance that it might not hit them. But as long as you got one, it's okay. And her ultimate overclock is her railgun energy auto charges for short duration, and charge shots pierce enemies. Now, the cool thing about her damage prospect is her railgun. So she does rapid fire projectiles that generate energy on a hit. And once she generates enough energy, she can make high impact shots, which is pretty broken because she can shoot across the screen, from you guys with her charge shot, and is just as deadly as a Hanzo charge shot. So I'll show you just in a bit. So this is her regular shooting, and then you got her charge shot.
Right on the money.
Look at that, just one headshot with a charge shot, the L2, and and then you can just finish off this person.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
So look, my charge. Oh, also, just FYI.
Railgun charge holding.
Let's just start this off this way. All right, so shooting the target consistently does matter, because a regular charge shot is weak compared to a charge shot you do over time. So I'm gonna do this real quick. So that's, her thing is ready, all right? So I'm gonna shoot her. Hold on. So that's just a regular charge shot.
Railgun charged.
All right. Now she's fully charged.
Railgun still at full
Now
power.
we're gonna get her suit back. Now we're gonna shoot her with a fully charged weapon. I just want to make sure. All right, here we go. So that takes a good chunk of health right there compared to just a regular charge shot. I'll show you guys again.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
There we go. And there we go. You're gonna shoot her again. And yeah, it's just really menacing. Now, if you want to shoot her,
Railgun charged.
and then hit her with the charge shot when she's out of the suit, it's pretty broken.
Not your finest hour. Railgun powered and ready to fire. Double kill.
So this is what I'm talking about right here. That's a pretty powerful charge shot. So if you have her with
What's the rush?
Soldier 76, and he has his his rocket attacks with his pulse rifle, and then you got her just DPSing alongside with you, she's a problem. Oh, this is actually pretty funny. I accidentally fell off the map. Let's see if I could recover with our slide attack. I didn't get it all the way, but I'll show you guys in a minute. So the cool thing about a slide attack is she can go across obstacles. And there you go. I didn't hit it. Use the jump strong enough. So yeah, she has to. I wonder if she could do like little slide attack jumps. So if you tap it, she slightly jumps. If you really hit it while she's sliding, then you get like some of a higher jump. But yeah, I like this. And then you could do a bunch of cool stuff with her charge attack.
Threat neutralized.
So you could do that, jump, and shoot.
Railgun charged.
Oh, I'll show you guys again. And there you go, I recovered. I gotta wait again.
I'd stay down.
So that's the type of damage she could unleash.
Ready to fire. Double kill.
Oh yeah, so let me show you her rampage. So you guys already know about her charge shot.
Enemy down.
And you know, I can do things like this, right? Just a one shot. So when you have her special, you can do infinite charge shots.
This ends now.
You can build up her charge shots. And look.
You're done.
So I did that with minimum effort, just taking out Diva. Alright, that's enough for Sojourn. Let's check out Kiriko, if I got that correct. There we go. Now she's not really my cup of tea, but I think she's one of those characters, if you invest in her, she will do good for you. And the cool thing is she's a healer. She uses her talisman charms to help you guys out. And she also has a teleporting ability. So I'll show you the details right now. So her healing, Ufada channels bursts of healing talisman that can seek target allies. Kunai, throw projectiles that deals increase critical damage. Her ultimate, it's Kutsune Rush, summons a fox spirit that rushes forward, accelerating movement, attack speed, and cooldowns for all allies that walk through it. So this is pretty much like, think of it just giving your team an adrenaline rush, and you're basically giving them all their abilities back from cooldown right after they right after they use them. And plus, the speed is ridiculous. This is good ultimate, just in case you want to do like a rush down, like a last minute rush down for an attack point. For when we seize attack points. I want to do it so much. I mean, you could do it for a payload too. Imagine having this, her super with the Lucio speed buff. You guys will be moving in crazy amount of speed, and you guys will be ready with all your abilities on hand. And then let's see her regular abilities: teleport, directly fight to an ally. So this only works when there's an ally nearby. A lot of these guys, players now, like, I'm sorry, but like, they're straight bitches. They'll do the thing like in Destiny 2. If they're hunters, they'd like to run away. So the moment these guys have like little to no critical health, these guys want to teleport and go to the closest ally they can run to. A lot of the times what they'll do is they'll run to a Widowmaker or someone that has a high ground, or someone that could give them that could quote unquote guarantee them assistance. So if it's someone that's a sniper like Hanzo or Widowmaker, or someone that's a tank like the newly revamped Orisa or Roadhog, like that, it's a problem, and you need to find a way to neutralize her, because she's piggybacking on a lot of people, healing them, and you need to take her out. So she's one of those characters you need to take out quickly, because even her, she's I want to say her per se with Junker Queen right now. Mercy and Junker Queen is a good synergy, but she's a good synergy for people that could give her more cover. So if it's people that has like more shields, or they're just huge characters like Roadhog running around. And then you have Junker Queen on their side too, and she gives them the attack buff scream. She could be a problem. She also has Protection Suzu, which is a protective charm to make allies become invulnerable and cleanse of negative effects. So basically, if you try to do an ultimate and she throws this talisman on your ally, yeah, I don't know if you could do it on yourself. You basically become nullified of all damage or negative effects, which is bullshit. She also has wall climb, which makes you. She climbs just like Genji and Hanzo, and also she automatically heals over time like Mercy. All right, let's check her out.
I'll find my own path.
So R2 would be. So right here, R2 would be healing. So much healing. So she could throw them sporadically, or she could throw them one by one. And her kunai is L2.
Find peace.
So she has a slower version than Genji's throwing stars, but her critical attacks really hurt. They really hurt. So she might have slow attacks, but when they're accurate, they hurt. Also, this is what I'm talking about. She teleports near friends, where she runs behind all the, she basically hides behind a lot of other broken characters in the game that are annoying. And then we also got the invulnerability charm. So that charm is really brief. It's for like a brief moment. So, yeah, it's a problem. Oh yeah, so this is what I'm talking about in terms of the Kitsune. So you can see this is her without any type of running. She doesn't have sprint. Right, so now she does her super.
You take a lot of damage, huh?
There we go. So let's say she just did her protective charm, and she does her super.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
So you can see her, the cooldown for her abilities are just, regenerating, and she can literally rush down any enemy she wants with her attack and movement speed. I mean, she doesn't take much explaining for her character. She's pretty straightforward. So you can just hold down, you press and hold down the R2 button to heal people.
Be healed.
There you go. And like I said,
nice.
There we go. And that's pretty much a straightforward video on Kiriko. And yes, I did forget to show you guys
My throne is where I say
the cool
it
thing
is.
with the L2 here. So let's say that the Junker Queen is moving this way. You're like here, you throw this knife, and you call it back. Yeah.
Oh, are you done?
You have that little Magneto effect.
I'll find my own path.
Alright guys, that's all I got for today. You know, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys online, and keep on gaming.